It's been a while. This is my first day back out on the bike. I believe last day I worked was like last week, Monday, I believe. Funny story, I did record. The last video I recorded, I had the GoPro lens on. So it was a black screen. I was gonna upload it still, but like B-roll footage of me riding around the city, but I legit got no orders that entire day. So y'all didn't miss anything. The only thing that happened was I told a story time, which I'm just going to redo for this video. It was a story time of how I almost got sued. Dang it. Got that order picked up. An order for Ren. Justice for Ren. If you know, you know. Approaching my drop off. Now, I did say that you guys didn't miss anything exciting because the first day I recorded, the very first day I recorded, and I legit did one order that entire day. So I was on Uber, and then after I got the order, right, because I wasn't able to log into Grubhub, so I'm like, all right, cool, let's go and do Uber today. I got an order, easy. It was like $8, like half a mile. I went and dropped it off. It kicked me offline, bro. All right, I gotta call them. They didn't answer my call, so I'm just gonna text them. All right, so I've been here almost 10 minutes. It's been 8 minutes since I texted and called. I called 2 times. I texted, I'm getting no response. And I just got another order to go pick up, so I should walk inside and be like, yo, my customer ghosted me. Y'all want this? Wow, so they texted me saying, so sorry, I'll be right down. Thank you so much. It's been 10 minutes, bro. What the fuck? I mean, shoot. I mean, I'm not really tripping because I just got the other order to pick up, so it's not like I've been, it's not like I had, you know, anything to do. Hi. Ren? Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. There you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Thank you. How many orders? 5 items.
Thank you. That one's... Thank you.
Iced coffee.
Bro, did she not want to give me the coffee? What the hell was that? Hey, so I do have a new backpack. It's essentially the same packer bag that I had before, just without Wilson's kit inside. But this order is right across the street from here. Yeah, this building in particular is always annoying because like they stop you, they ask you what company you're here for, the apartment, which is the apartment's normal, and like your ID. It's just such a big time sink. Especially when I used the multi-app and I had to come to this building, bro. Oof, man, this shit used to be annoying. All right, we're currently waiting on a $10 order from the Kunjuk. Watching Pedro talk about getting deactivated. Yeah, thank you. I have a floor 19, the food delivery.
Sure, just leave it right here.
Okay. Yes, sir. We got booted offline. I'm telling you, bro. This is why I don't be uploading anymore. Because there's nothing to upload. I mean, I also can't get onto Uber right now. And for anybody wondering, why don't you go to like a hotspot to go online? That does not work. I'm telling you right now, those hotspots, they don't work on any other delivery apps. Because the way the hotspot work is, a restaurant don't turn into a hotspot until an order has been picked up from there. Meaning, just because it says it's like a busy zone over there, it's because it was completely slow, and then somebody picked up an order from that store and it immediately became a hotspot, because technically it's the busiest store in the area at that time. If they did it in a way where, let's say a customer placed an order and then it turned into a hotspot, that'd have been cool. But at the same time, because then you could go over there and try to like anticipate and like get the order. But since it turns into a hotspot after that it's been picked up, it kind of defeats the entire point of being a hotspot. So let me tell y'all the story real quick of how I almost got sued last year doing deliveries. This was back when I was still using the Sur-Ron. So it was like a Sunday. It was like a Sunday evening, probably around like 3-4 o'clock. It was raining, and the Sur-Ron tires that I have can handle rain, but I just don't trust it because it still kind of slips a little bit. Like, it slips easy if you're going fast, right? So I'm in the bike lane coming down 9th Ave around Hell's Kitchen area. So I'm probably going maybe like 10 miles an hour tops, right? So I'm coming down the bike lane. Cab driver parked on the right-hand side, right? So on the right-hand side, is this the bike lane? This is like the city bike rack where they house the city bikes. And then there's a cab driver over there. There's a lady over there already. She's in the cab. She's going into the cab, right? Apparently that lady over there had a friend who was waiting on the left-hand side of me, but on the sidewalk. But the thing was, on the sidewalk, there was at the time, there was a bunch of scaffolding. She ran out right in front of me. I didn't even see her on there because of the scaffolding. She ran out, boom, we collided, both fell. She actually ended up unconscious. I'm assuming because again, I wasn't going fast, so I'm assuming what happened was when she fell, she hit her head. And then, you know, we stayed until the ambulance came and all that. We didn't end up filing like a incident report or anything like that, which is, I assumed that's what was gonna happen. I was waiting the entire time, like when the EMTs was done. I thought they were gonna like take like an incident report. What happened? Never happened. All right, so I just continued. I actually ran into like one of my friends from that day where I was talking about it. Bro, I was shaking up. Well, like I wasn't like injured, shaking up, but like mentally, bro. I think that night I just ended up going home early. Nothing happened. Fast forward maybe a month or two later, I got a call from a law firm saying that I'm being sued. After they asked me like what happened, mind you, again, I didn't have a lawyer or anything. This is all through the law firm itself that called me. They contacted me saying, they asked what happened, and after I told them that A, I was in a bike lane, B, she ran out from under the scaffolding, and I could not see her. She literally stepped like a foot in front of me. I didn't have time to move or anything. Like, she literally ran out in front of my tires. And then C, oh yeah, another thing which was like important, I guess, is I wasn't on an active delivery. So I guess if we're on, I did hear about that like if we're on an active delivery, like we're covered by like some type of insurance or some shit. But that's like deep in like TOS that no one ever reads. So I completely forgot about that. So apparently, since I wasn't on a delivery, because it was slow as hell, even though it was raining on a Sunday, I was on my way back to the shop. I'm like, yo, this shit's whack. I'm not getting nothing. I'm on my way back to the shop. So apparently that was another huge factor. Basically what they told me was that there was no case. Like, there's no way she could have sued me. That was a big that was like a big relief off my head. It's like, bro, I'm like, how you gonna sue me? I am broke. You about to get like $5 in a bag of chips. I'm not gonna lie, like after it happened, I talked to like a few people about it, like people who do deliveries, and yo, it was on my head. Like, even though it wasn't my fault, like just the fact that somebody went to the hospital because of me, it still stayed in my head for like so long, bro. Oh, and y'all know what's funny? When I was telling one of my friends about this, and I was coming back, when it first happened, I was on my way back to the shop, still like in shock of everything that would happen. Tell me how it happened again. Somebody sprinted out into the street right in front of me. And I was just like, yo, we can't be doing this today, bro. We cannot be doing this shit. But yeah, that's what I always say. The bike lanes are more deadly than the street. All right, so we're doing Uber with a shop and pay order. We're going to GNC for those 2 items. I watched 2 city bikers almost died back to back. Hey, so one thing about Grubhub is I haven't been able to log into Grubhub for dinner shift in over like a month and a half. So like I really don't be bothering. I don't even be trying most of the times. Guys, 2 bottles of protein powder is $180. God damn. That's crazy. And mind you, they got a discount that took it down to $118. But I do not remember protein powder being that expensive. This shit better last them a whole year. We're getting paid by the minute, so I'm gonna take the long way. So when I was in the store, I'm pretty sure I may have been like one of that store's first Uber Eats customer, because it's the first time I've even seen, hold on, they're stacking my order. But yeah, it's the first time I've ever seen GNC on Uber. So I'm assuming I may have been their first like Uber guy, because they were asking me about like a ton of questions about the app. That reminded me, like the first year I was doing deliveries, there was this like really fancy restaurant on the east side, and I was their first delivery driver. So they were asking me questions about the app as well. They were asking me if when we get the order, if we would prefer them telling us the order number or giving us the name. I'm like, just give us the name. I didn't even know that there was an order number until I first did like my first like McDonald's order. I told them the name. They're looking at me like I'm dumb. They're like, what's the 3 letters? I mean, what's the 3 numbers at the end? I'm like, what numbers are you talking about? And that's when I realized the freaking order number there. They stacked my order with an alcohol order. Got the alcohol. I always find it funny how no alcohol stores actually no, only one alcohol store I ever went to asked me to confirm. Like I could have run off with this shit if I really wanted to. Had to lock my bike up next to a whiz bike. Gross. Damn whizzers.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Amazing. And the pin is 7895.
7895. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
So my next drop off is the alcohol drop off. Why in the notes it's telling me to leave it in the elevator? They better not be a problematic damn customer. So one thing I start doing when I get alcohol deliveries now, I started taking off my GoPro. Because I was doing one delivery and I was like, imagine how weird it is, like a giant 6'4" black guy walks up asking for ID with a camera on his chest. I would be kind of sussed out too, I ain't gonna lie. But it's a good thing I did that, because the elevator is one of those it's one of those elevators that open up into the apartment directly in the customer's apartment, and there was a bunch of girls in there. You know how awkward I was? It's like, hey, sorry, big ass camera strapped on my chest. I did get another order. I didn't get the screenshot. Yeah, I was in the middle of scanning ID, so I just clicked accept. That's me.
Hello.
Hi.
Victoria?
Yeah, Victoria.
Yes, this one is for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yo, the things you remember is crazy. I picked up from here one time last year, and I remember that you had to go in through that little side entrance. You're welcome. Ooh, I feel water on that one. So we got another pickup actually. There's soup in here, so I gotta be careful on this one. I just gotta remember not to ride like a maniac. She texted me, said she's on the way, so I'm gonna leave it in the hot bag until she gets here. All right, we just delivered that order, and legit on the same block, I have another order to pick up. Right here at Kava. I don't need to, but I'm gonna lock up. We legit get paid to lock up now. So why not, right? All right, so we're going to Waterside. I don't like delivering over there just because it's so restricted. There's basically 2 entrances to get there. And I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. It's really humid. I'm just glad I'm not sticky. You know what I'm talking about? When like your hand just be stuck together. I just went into this lift to go from the ground floor to like to where the buildings are. And I'm guessing this elevator hasn't been used in a while because it's just a bunch of hot air that was just trapped inside. And now I'm in here with it. I literally can't breathe. Wow, they kicked me offline, guys. They kicked me offline. Demand isn't high enough. Do I have the willpower to try and see if I could go back online? It's hot as hell. I'm telling y'all, this is why I haven't been working. So I actually got back online, and what I'm about to do, I got a double order. So the first order I'm about to pick up is next to Panera Bread, and Panera Bread has this what do they call it, like a Sips reward program or something like that. The first time you try it out, it's like unlimited drinks for a month. The first time you try it out, you get like the first month free. And then since I haven't used it, because I don't go to Panera Bread, I only got the thing for that trial, and then I canceled it. They sent me like a please come back kind of email telling me that I have 3 free months, so I redeemed that. So I'm gonna go pick up my drink because it's on the same block as the first pickup. I got Adrian, mobile. Adrian? Yeah. Excuse me. I think it's that one. Excuse me. Oh, it's all right. Yeah. Here we go. Thank you. No problem. All right, so I recorded when I went in there because the last time I came here, so I was working that day and I was having like a really shitty day, right? I think I was just having like a really shitty dinner shift. So I'm like, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna go home early. So I'm like, before I go home, I'm gonna come pick up a drink, right? So I placed my order. I came here, I picked it up. So there's 2 places in there. There's one where the regular customers go, and then one where like the delivery guys go to pick up orders. So I went there to where the regular customers are, right? And as soon as I walked in, you know, I still have my delivery bag on, which is my mistake because I usually take it off when I'm picking up like my personal orders. Stuff like what I'm about to explain usually, well, not usually, but yeah, usually happens. It usually happens. So I walked in, the first guy, the first employee, he was just like, hi, I'm welcome in, you know. He asked me if I was picking up, and I said, yeah. I told him the name, which is my name, and then he was like, it's a mobile? So I'm like, yeah, because mobile orders just are regular customer orders, right? So I'm like, yeah, it's a mobile order. As soon as he said that, I'm assuming it was like their manager. As soon as he finished saying, okay, she jumped up, like right behind me. I didn't even know she was there, but she just popped up right behind me, right? Started screaming in my ears. Talk about, go over there, go over there, go over there. I'll point it to where the delivery guys go. So I paused for a second. I was gonna try like not to let it bother me that she just started screaming at me for no reason. But I'm just like, nah, fuck that. And I started screaming at her back like, yo, who the fuck you talking to? We started getting in like a loud back and forth. And then like a third employee in there, she tried to like intervene. She's like, you look like a delivery guy. But I'm like, yo, I'm told y'all I'm picking up my order. It's a mobile order. That's why I specifically said mobile. So I'm like, yo, I'm picking up my order. It's a mobile order. That's why I specifically said mobile. I'm like, yo, I'm told y'all I'm picking up my order. It's a mobile order. That's why I specifically said mobile. So I'm like, yo, I'm picking up my order. It's a mobile order. That's why I specifically said mobile. It's a mobile order. That's why I specifically said mobile. And yo, that shit blew my whole day because, mind you, again, I wasn't even having a good day that day. The whole dinner shift was pissing me off. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna get my drink and go home, call it quits, right? And then that shit happened. That shit, man, whew. Even though I was having like a shouting match with her, there was so much more I wanted to say. Cause I was in there, I'm like, yo, who the fuck are you talking to? Cause you over here yelling at me like I'm her fucking child. That shit pissed me off. So I recorded when I went in there because A, I wanted to see if that lady was still in there. And B, just in case, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine I walked in there, they were like, bro, turn. The fuck? And they were like, oh, look who's back. What the fuck, my guy? What the fuck? You dead ass? You dead ass? Now that just pissed me off. So that double actually canceled the second one. Turns out it was a pizza store. I forgot my pizza bag. Like a damn clown. Because when I finished lunch shift, I was like, oh yeah, I need to put that back on my bike. Completely forgot.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much.
Have a good night. All right, we got 2 orders. First one is Popeyes. Second one is Old City Cheesesteaks. So they don't have it here at this location. I think it was the one on Broadway. They had a sign that said something like, it was something along the lines of just like the old days or just like the good old days, something like that. And I remember making a joke with my friend. I'm like, yo, why does this sound mad racist? I'm about to walk in there and pick up my order. And then they're just gonna be like, go on, eat. All right, we just delivered the first order.
Hi, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so we're on yet another double. And the first store that I'm about to pick up is like called Donjon something. I forgot. But that store, like a year ago, used to be like one of my secret stores that I'll always get like some freaking banger ass orders from. It's like every time I used to get an order from there, almost always a hidden tip on Uber. Good times, man. Good times. I remember I never used to mention that shit. Cause like I'd always get those orders when like I'm not recording. And like it'll be a hidden tip turn into like $30. And then like it's never going far, like a mile almost. Alright, here's what you missed. That double that I was on, I end up canceling the combi part and only doing the first one that I picked up because I had to go right to the bathroom, boys. Time is currently 8:47. I'm actually about to leave soon, but I gotta go pick up another order from Nana Thai Street. Order's not ready. I'm surprised. I got here stupid late. Oh, there you go. Hi. You're welcome. There you go. Yeah, also Uber kicked me offline. This time it don't matter. I was about to go home anyway. If you made it this far, hit the like button. No need to subscribe. As a YouTuber, most of your views don't come from subscribers. They come from random people. So I don't want you to subscribe. Just hit the like button.